Hello, my soul siblings. This is Tiberius Dawnbringer, and I have come to you today to send to you some oracle messages from Spirit for this week, the week of August 8th through the 14th. And you'll see that I have a different kind of card this week. The one on the right, I believe is your right, yes. This is another one I've had for a little while. It's called the Celtic Tree Oracle deck by Charlene Hidalgo. And I decided to, I was drawn to do this one for this week and give the Gaia Oracle one a rest. And I will have other decks and cards to use in later episodes. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So the first card I have for you, the Major Tarot of Justice. Thing about justice is your firm but fair reminder that karma is real, and there is a consequence for every action. Whatever life is handing you at this moment comes from decisions you've made in the past, and whether it's a punishment or a reward, it is exactly what you deserve. Make sure you are acting fairly in all your interactions with others. Now, normally a message like that should go without saying, but we tend to get caught up in ourselves and in our lives, and sometimes we don't even realize that we're doing things that we wouldn't normally do, or things that don't normally resonate with us that doesn't resonate with us with our integrity, our level of integrity that we have. And I don't know, sometimes that just happens. So I guess it's just a good idea to remain vigilant in keeping awareness about our own actions with everyone. But justice for me is usually a pretty good card when I receive it. Thing I like about justice is that there's balance and fairness, and I am spending part of my life right now discovering balance and harmony in all things, and it's definitely something I encourage all of you to try to do as well, or at least remain somewhat aware of it in the background throughout your day. So the next card I have for you is from the Romancing Angels Oracle deck, and it says to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, I can agree with that on several points. One, and having been like this somewhat in my earlier lifetime, when you are not confident about yourself, you definitely put out that energy that actually ends up repelling others from you. And you know, you're wanting to attract someone into your life, but when you're nervous or you have no self-assurance or something like that, people can feel that energy. People can definitely feel that energy, and you don't want to have that when you're trying to attract a romantic partner. But you can end up becoming your own worst enemy in that regard, which I had done multiple times in the past, and many of other people have as well, and perhaps even you who are watching this viewer have experienced that at some point in your life. And the message, well, the title of the card, Love Yourself First, that's also very true. If you want to attract any kind of love, not just romantic love, but you want to attract good people into your life, you want to attract or call in like your soul tribe, your soul groups, your soul family, whatever you wish to label it as, it's a good idea to learn to love yourself first. And by that I mean, taking care of yourself. Self-care is a big factor in that. Not doing too much, not giving away your power or your energy to so many people. If you feel like you're drained or exhausted, or you just want time to yourself, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. There may be people out there that try to make you seem like you're being selfish and trying to take out time for yourself, but I can assure you that that is not true at all. When we take time to heal ourselves and to recharge and to do the inner work, in truth, when we do the inner work, the more that we work on ourselves and heal ourselves, we're actually healing the collective conscious as well. So in helping yourself, you're actually helping everyone else around you. In healing yourself, you're healing everyone around you. And in loving yourself, you are truly loving everyone else around you. So, yeah. And when you learn to love yourself, you also, you end up gaining like a lot of self-confidence and self-respect, because you just realize how awesome you are and what you bring to the table and what you have to offer, not just for yourself but for others too. So when you love yourself and you feel good about yourself and you go out there, whether to attract a romantic partner or whatever, people will be drawn to you. You will become magnetic, okay? And people will be drawn to you, and not just anyone and not everyone, but only the people whose wavelengths, whose energy or frequency will resonate with the energy and frequency of what you're putting out as well. So essentially you would only be attracting people that you would want in your life at this time. So yeah, self-love is very important. So a very powerful message. Now for the third and final card, the one from the Celtic Tree Oracle. Let's see here. It's got a book with it, so I'm going to be reading a passage from the book. Now, I'm not sure if you can read the description of the plant itself, but it's called a Huath hawthorn, I believe is how it's pronounced, or Huath. Either way. This particular book, there's a lot more information to this than the Gaia Oracle ones had. But a lot of it's keywords, totems, deities, guides, all this, that, and the other. There's one that gives a description of the plant itself. There's one for when you find it, it turns up in a reading. There's a reversed meaning to it, and a message as well. So this was not reversed, so I'm not going to read that. I'll just read you the message itself. Hawthorne asks you to spend some sacred time in preparation for a meaningful birth experience. You are encouraged to clean up your act, let go of what no longer serves you, and treat your body, mind, and soul with sacred respect. That could also go back to self-love, loving yourself first. This is a time for spring cleaning, which not only applies to your home and work environment and your garden, but also to your inner environment. Take time to put everything in order. Clean out your closet. Clean the house. Clean up your files on your computer. Let go of that which no longer has meaning for you or you no longer use. Have a garage sale. Donate unwanted things to a charity. Let go of old stories that are painful. Forgive. You are encouraged to set aside quiet time and go within. Clean out old and unnecessary thought patterns and unhelpful emotional patterns and let them go. You may be ready to let go of behavioral ruts or habits. You may be asked to protect your inner truth from something outside you. Attention to your relationships with yourself, with nature, and with the divine are essential to maintain self-sovereignty. Ask Hawthorne to encircle and protect your sacred space. Clean up your altar and spend some time recreating the energy. This tree supports chastity, and so it can represent a time out for purification. This can have to do with fasting, prayer, meditation, and abstinence from sex or overindulgence. Huath Hawthorne also speaks of reconnecting to the magic and mystery of nature. Do you believe in fairies? You can reconnect to the unseen realms of the elementals. You can reconnect to the mythical world of dragons and unicorns. Close your eyes and go within and recall what it felt like to be a child and see the world through innocent eyes and with a joyful heart. Magic is real and is only waiting for your invitation. So that is it, my friends, for this week. Those are the messages from Spirit. I hope that this resonates with you, and I wish you all to have a great week, and I will see you in the next one.